collectible giveaway at bigcardflip.com. Now, I wanted to make a quick video because I'm submitting some more cards to PGX, and I was going through my cards, and I don't know if you guys remember, I went through my collection and I picked out certain cards, and I just had too many and to send in to grade, and I made videos comparing two cards and saying, hey, you know, which one would you send in? I got feedback and I sent those in. Anyway, long story short, I'm going through the same dilemma, and I said, you know what, this time I'm just going to make a video and I'm going to say, what should you be looking for? And again, I'm a long-time collector, but new to flipping. So it depends. So when you're deciding on what card to send in to get graded, as a collector, I don't care. You know, this Mariano Rivera autograph card, it's a card that honestly, I'm not sure how much it's worth. It's probably, if I had to guess, I don't know, $100, 50, between 50 and 100, if I had to guess. And the same thing with this Alex Rodriguez autograph card. You know, and I have other cards here. Okay, for instance, this Joe Montana. This Joe Montana, as a collector, I want to get it graded. It's one of, I want to say it's the first card. It's either this one or the Dan Marino. And the Dan Marino's in this pile somewhere. And I'm sending both in. Those are literally the first, one of them is one of the first cards I ever got. Pretty sure it's the Joe Montana. And it's special to me. The reason why I really, as a flipper, I shouldn't get it graded is because it's not in good condition. The corners are dog-eared. You know, I'm looking at the card. It should come in at about a 7. Without looking at it super close, I'm looking at it just, you know, in the top loader, and you know that tells me that, man, that it could even be less. So it's between a 6 and a 7. You know, 6.5 is probably what I would give it, maybe. You know, but oh, I have a note on the back. I just realized. Oh no, it's a 5. I'm estimating this as a 5. That's how low this grade is going to come in. But it's not about the value of this card. It's the sentimental value. The first card that I ever have bought. So as a collector, it doesn't matter. But now when you go, so flipping, it's a completely different story. I would never go and grade this knowing that's going to, you know, come in as a 5, because I can sell it raw for probably that same amount. Anyway, why invest in getting it graded? So I recently, for the first time, sent in my first card to get graded a few months ago, and I've come up with this: if a card is worth $100 or more, and if it's in a 9 grade or more, that's where I send in for grading. So that's the, you know, $100 in value raw. Then I examine it, and if I think it's a 9 or better, send it in. And then obviously, if it's worth more, you know, $200, send it in. So that is my rule. You let me know what your rule is when you decide what cards to send in to get graded for resale purposes. Again, as a collector, it doesn't matter.